There was a group of us who were students at St. Olaf College in 2012 who were all interested in the idea of starting a business. So once we knew we were gonna go after a better for you frozen treat, a smoothie on a stick, we went and we bought a blender and we went to the grocery store and bought fresh fruit and cream. And so we started going to farmers markets, and we were probably doing 5, 10, 15, maybe even sometimes 20 farmers markets a week. And then we would push carts around lakes and show up at beaches and things like that. The year after that, we came back. Between our junior and our senior year, we moved to a new dedicated manufacturing space that we built out ourselves, and have gone from 50 retailers here in the Twin Cities metro area in 2014 to about 10,000 retail locations across the country today. So SPS Commerce started working with us formally when we added Costco Wholesale as a customer. When you're only working with 50 stores, here locally, you can get away with doing things small time. All of that changes when you start working with bigger retailers. Their supply chains aren't as tolerant, their expectations are higher for when and how things arrive, as well as just how they do business. It's a take it or leave it. This is how it goes. And so within 48 hours of Costco Wholesale giving us the green light, they had let SPS Commerce know Jonny Pops is a new vendor that needs to be set up. It was very seamless, very quick, and allowed us to jump right into that retailer relationship.
Fortunately, the SPS system is very intuitive and very easy to navigate, so I was able to kind of just take on the system myself and navigate my way through and figure out. And if I didn't figure it out, I was able to, contact SPS customer support or use the chat and get the answer.
We essentially think of SPS as our EDI department. And so it is absolutely not just the technology that exists. It is also the people who help us onboard new retailers, who help us troubleshoot problems, and who help us think about ways that we can use the technology to add even more value into our internal business processes or into those relationships with the retailers.
SPS is great in the fact that if we do have an error with a customer during that transmission, I can just reach out to their customer service team. I utilize the chat quite a bit, which has been my number one go-to with communication for SPS. It helps me almost do double work where I can get that resolution on the SPS side while still managing to multitask working on a project on the side while I'm having that conversation back and forth.
We are fortunate in that we don't have to deal with every little mom and pop. We're usually able to work through major distribution channels. And so we've undertaken over the past several years an integration of the SPS product into our ERP system, NetSuite, which above and beyond adding trading partners has added just a level of complexity and sophistication and ultimately efficiency to our business processes.
They're a big piece of the puzzle in our business operations here at Jonny Pops, and they're one of the reasons why we are successful as a company.
We remain very excited by what we're doing here and see tons of opportunity as we continue to take the product across the country.